Welcome everyone. This is Gerald here, and today in this special masterclass, right? This is first time ever that we're conducting this masterclass with an e-commerce expert, print-on-demand expert as well, dropshipping as well. And so our goal of this masterclass is to show you, proven strategies, proven system, you know, to hopefully to help you, make a ton of money for your e-commerce business. All right. And so the title is How to Dominate Q4 and Christmas Improvement System, right? And I'm the guy on the right wearing the coat, all right? And Chris Blair is the one on the left, all right? It's very humble, very nice e-commerce millionaire, right? So if you guys don't know who Chris Blair is, and allow me to quickly introduce him, he has personally generated millions of dollars online for his e-commerce businesses, and at the same time he's also helped his students, right, many of them, right, as young as 18 years old, to make millions of dollars online as well, right? So this guy, it's one of the legit ones. He's the real deal, and that's the reason why we do events together in Malaysia, and we're doing this masterclass as well. All right, so Chris has been around for many years, and if there's one person that you should listen to when it comes to e-commerce or print on demand, even drop shipping, I highly recommend Chris Blair. All right. So today he's going to share with you some mind-blowing stuff. I hope that you will pay close attention. If you can even feel free to share, invite more friends and family to join in as well, because this information is not available anywhere else. Right. So I want you to pay close attention. So having said that, I'm going to pass the mic to Chris Blair. All right, and I want you guys to all give a warm welcome to him, and just type in the chat box, "Hi, Chris."
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? Awesome. Maybe you should give me control of the screen, by the way, as
Yeah.
well.
So I
Good to
stopped
see
sharing.
everyone on here. I see some new faces. I don't see the faces, but I see some new names. But I also recognize some names who attended our events or the meetups that we held in Kuala Lumpur. I spent over the last 7 months. I was lucky enough to spend almost 3 months in Kuala Lumpur. The reason being is my girlfriend had a temporary assignment in KL, but the assignment ended, so now I'm fully back in Japan. But I can tell you that I had a really great impression of Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia in general. I went to Langkawi and a couple other places. I never thought about going to Malaysia before, but it was great. It was an awesome experience, and I'm really glad I did it. I got closer to Gerald and everyone in there. So I'm hoping someday to come back for another event and spend some time in Malaysia as well. And Langkawi is one of my favorite places in the world, by the way. I love that city. That little island's awesome. I could totally see myself retiring there in the future. All right, guys, let's dig in. Can you see my screen that says 3 tricks to crush it during Q4? Actually, technically, one of them is not really for Q4, but it's how to leverage the Q4 experience and your success into a long-term business. Can you guys see my screen there? Yep, awesome. So let me start the slideshow here. Presentation. Okay, here we go. All right. So there's going to be some demonstration in this webinar. So I'm not going to be on the slides the whole time. I'm going to go from the slides to Google, back to the slides, and then back to Google, just so you guys know. All right. What I'm going to do for you here today is I will give you 3 clear tricks to a 7-figure e-com store. Okay, there's going to be 3 things you should do that will help you become, or potentially become. Of course, I can't promise results, but this is what I've done and what other people have done to have success with this business. What makes this different? I mean, I know there's a lot of coaching and training out there, and I appreciate your time being on this webinar, but I think at the same time I should establish why I'm different. Now, Gerald gave me a great introduction. I appreciate that, and that helps, but let me just briefly introduce you guys some facts about myself that, these 4 facts I just want to share quickly. One, I've been in e-com since 2012. I've sold millions of dollars in e-com sales, right? I've helped thousands of people succeed in e-com, and I've spoken at many events, including the 2nd largest internet marketing event in the world. Happens every year. The biggest one would be traffic and conversions. I hope one day I'll be honored to invite to speak at that event, but I have not yet. But the 2nd biggest one in the world is called the No Excuses Summit. It happens every year in Vegas. Every year they get about 1,000 people attending, and it's the second biggest e-com event in the world. And I spoke at that event. That was quite an honor. Okay, I learned e-com the hard way, guys. I mean, back in 2012, 13, and 14, there wasn't a lot of coaching, training, and support out there. So I had to learn things through my blood, sweat, tears, and effort, and testing a lot of mistakes that cost me both money out of my pocket and lost opportunity because I wasn't doing it right. So my goal here tonight is to help you with that learning curve. So one, you don't make the mistakes. It's going to cost you money. Because what people don't realize though, but not learning things, there's two types of costs in this business. Well, beyond your frustration, right? And disappointment, right? That's an emotional thing, right? But there's actual physical cost, okay? And a lot of people say, well, I don't want to pay for training, support, or anything like that because it's a cost to my pocket. What people don't realize is that by not paying for coaching and training and support, you're actually paying in two different ways. You're paying, number one, you're paying by money out of your pocket from mistakes that you made that could be avoided if you have the right guidance, right? But number two, you're paying because by learning the right things now, you can make money quickly. And so there's a lost opportunity cost, means you're not making money. So, I mean, just, Dale, do you agree with that or not? Instead of curiosity.
Totally agree.
You there, buddy?
Totally agree.
Yep. So there's two
100%.
costs in not investing in any training and coaching. But anyway, compliance here, guys. My lawyer requires me to say this every time I do a formal presentation. I cannot guarantee that anything that I teach you here on this webinar or that will get you results. I cannot guarantee that. All I can say is that, look, I'm going to teach you here stuff that's worked for me and worked for many of my students and both mastermind and coach students in the past, right? But it's up to you to take action and make results. And there's a lot of factors in business that could affect your results. Now that we get out of that way, let's move on to trick number one. I call this product warrior. Okay, and this is gonna be a live demonstration, guys. It's a competitive market out there, right? And the people who are successful are the ones who come up with unique, original ideas. Okay, there's tons of stuff you can do print on demand on these days. You can do hats, bags, doormats, t-shirts, dog tags, jewelry. There's just a whole mass amount of stuff you can do right there in the marketplace, right? But the thing is, guys, coming up with an original, cool idea, unique idea that will sell, right? And I don't want to sell just a few units, right? See, what people don't understand about this business, right, is this business is a product-based business, and it's not about coming up with a lot of winning products. It's really not. A lot of people say, well, I need to have a store full of winning products. No, that's bullshit. That's not what you need. You know what you need? One or two good ideas, slogans, or expressions you can over and over again. Guys, the best-selling expression slogan on my beer store right now, I have a beer store. I also have another website that I keep secret about, but I have a beer store. That same expression slogan I've been selling that thing since March 2016. The exact same design. Well, no, sorry, that's not true. Sometimes I vary the design to make it adjusted for the product that we're going to put it on. But the exact same expression, slogan, idea, I've been selling since 2016. And to this day, I went and looked at on this day, my stats, right? It's the number one thing I'm spending the most ads on, and it's the number one thing I'm making the most sales on. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 4 years. And guys, I am not alone. I have many students. So you literally need one great idea, and you can ride that for years, if not months. Okay. And guys, when people come to your website, right, you know what happens? Okay. How many people, you ever notice when you go to the grocery store or convenience store, how many people notice that around the counter, right, when you go check out, there's tons of stuff for sale there, all sorts of small items, bubble gum, condoms in Malaysia, right in front of the keychains, little tricklets, candy, right? Who's ever noticed that? Who's ever noticed that when you walk in a convenience store or any grocery store, who's ever noticed that this sitting right there in front of you? All that stuff. You know why they do that? Come on, guys, participate in the webinar, please. Right? Why do you think they do that? It's the upsell. That's right. They're upselling you right at the register. Okay. And none of you went in there necessarily to buy the bubble gum or went in there to buy the keychain and all that other stuff, right? You went in there to buy a specific item that you needed, right? They may have been advertising for sale. It's the same thing on your website. You don't need you don't need to advertise 100 million products. You need to advertise 1 or 2 good products, maybe 3 at the most. But I always recommend students never advertise more than 3 products at a time. Okay, and just focus on pushing the heck out of these. And then once you can just drive people to the website all day long, and they'll come back and they'll buy other stuff, right? So it's not about a lot of winning ideas. It's about 1, 2, or 3 of them at the most. That's all you need. You can ride them for a long time. Now that we know that, right? How do we find those? How do we create and find those unique ideas? Well, first I'm going to explain you how to do this. Then I'm going to go do some demonstration on it. Okay. So step number 1. Research Google images for t-shirt expressions in other niches other than your target niche. I love to use t-shirts because t-shirts are something that's been selling for a long time online, even before print on demand existed. Back, I think Zazzle has been around since like 2005 or 6, something like that. So there's tons of t-shirts as a great reference point. Okay. Now I'm not saying you should go out and sell t-shirts because there's tons of stuff you can sell print on demand these days. There are not t-shirts, but using t-shirts as a source for research for ideas is great. Okay. Step 2, tweak the slogan idea to create new ideas for your niche. Okay, tweak it. Now, this is the hard part. So I go in another niche and I try to take these ideas and I try to tweak them for my niche. Okay, that's hard. But again, we're not searching for 100 million ideas. We're searching for that one unique idea that's going to be the one we can ride for a long time. Okay. And by the way, this works. This works. It's harder, but it works. And I've had students emulate this over and over and over again. I'm literally teaching you an idea that can make you millions of dollars. Okay. Step 3, confirm in Google Images your idea is original or rare. So let's jump over to Google right now. And we're going to actually do this. We're not just going to throw you the theory and slides. We're actually going to do it. All right. So let's go ahead and type in. Can you guys see Google? By the way, confirm you got Google, Gerald?
I can see. Very clear.
Yep, dog. So funny dog t-shirts. Okay. Funny dog t-shirts. Okay. All right. So here we go. We have funny dog t-shirts. All right. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to try to tweak these ideas to fit the beer niche. We'll use the beer niche because that's my niche. So this one, right? Here's one. Keep calm and walk the dog. Okay. I could probably say keep calm and drink beer. Okay, that's a very easy one to tweak, right? This is an example of a very easy one to tweak, right? Not hard at all. But that also makes me nervous. If it's that easy to tweak, there's a very good chance that this has been done over and over and over again. So my idea is not unique or cool or interesting at all, and I should move on from it. But let's go ahead and confirm. So let's go to. Well, I didn't want that open. I don't know how that got opened. Okay. We'll go ahead and go to Google again. Not sure how I opened that by mistake, but here we go. Go to Google again. All right, here we go. Keep calm and drink beer t-shirt. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look what happened. Look at this. Keep calm and drink beer t-shirt. Keep calm and drink beer t-shirt. Keep calm and drink beer. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it can go on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh, look at all these. Who thinks that keep calm and drink beer is a great new idea that I should go ahead and, come up, make my own design of it and have it and go out and sell it? Who thinks that's a good idea based on what we just saw?
might be lagging, so probably need to wait like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
few seconds for your reply.
The answer I think is obvious, right? If I go into Google and I cross-reference like I just did, right, and I see tons of T-shirts with that expression on it, then clearly it's something that a lot of sellers have sold and done a lot of, so it's not that great of an idea to sell. Well, even put it on a different product type, okay? So that's why we go and cross-reference, right? And so that brings me to the another point that I want to make when it comes to this methodology. If it's too cookie cutter, okay? Cookie cutter is an American expression, means that it's like something that's very common, right? Very easy to use. Then clearly it's probably not a good idea. Let me give you another example of a cookie cutter expression that happens all the time. Okay, this is, I mean, you'll find T-shirts in this with this expression, millions of them. Okay, sorry. For example, say, okay, beer. Wine. We'll do wine. Wine makes me happy. You not so much. Look at that. Wine makes me happy, you not so much. Wine makes me happy, you not so much. Dogs make me happy, you not so much. So this is clearly a cookie cutter phrase. I could literally easily put any word in front of makes me happy, you not so much, right? So who thinks that would be a good idea to use, that one? Okay. Clearly no, right? So that's why you got to cross-reference Google. So you have one open for Google and one open for cross-referencing, right? So that you know whether or not that your idea is unique or original. So let's go back and let's continue on this process. Let's try to come up with something cool or funny. All right. Let's just go ahead and we won't take too long on this because this is more about demonstrating the methodology than to actually do it. But let's just see if we can. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Dogs are my favorite people. Beer are my favorite people. No. Okay. There we go. Let's see. This is interesting. This is an interesting one. I've never seen this one. Dog and beer makes me feel less murdery. Okay, this is actually a beer one, right? But I'd be willing to bet that idea has not been used very much because I've never even heard of it, and I've been doing this business for a long time. Dogs and beer make me feel less murdery. T-shirt. Okay, well, actually, you know what? It is coming up a lot. So apparently, this is a new hot slogan I had not personally noticed. But here we go. Look at that. Clearly, this is pretty common. So, right, what we're trying to do is come up with something unique and original. Okay. Now, one idea, right? I've actually done this training before, but here's a great one, right? This one. Sorry, I can't. I have plans with my drinking buddies, right? That would be maybe a potentially one that I could create, right? You see one, Gerald, you might want to suggest to give the people another example?
Sorry, can you repeat what you say?
Yeah, can you come up with an idea that might, from looking at these shirts, one that you might just give people an example?
Hold on a minute. Let me just go through.
Here we go. How about this one? My dog likes me. Who cares what everyone else thinks? Let's see if that one is original. My beer likes me. My beer likes me. Who cares what everyone else thinks? Now, guys, you're probably looking at this and saying, geez, this is hard. And yes, this is harder than what 99% of the other gurus and people are doing and teaching out there. Okay, this is different, right? This is why it's so much better. Now, you could spend 20 or 30 minutes and only come up with one idea, but guys, think about this, and let me repeat this. It's one powerful, new, original idea that your marketplace and the people you're marketing to and you're advertising to have not seen over and over again. Who thinks that is potentially better than doing 5 to 10 product launches of stuff they've seen over and over and over again? Who would think that's better? One original idea versus 5 ones that they've seen over and over again. Type into the chat box what you think. What do you think? I mean, what do you think is potentially more powerful? One original idea, or 5 ones that's been done over and over and over again by everyone in your niche? The one, yes, of course, the one, exactly. So guys, so yes, I'm not going to bullshit you. This is a little bit tougher, but this makes a difference. And now look, we just came up with one on this training, right? May not be a great one, but it's original. Look at this. I said, I came up here and I saw this one. My dog likes me. Who cares what everyone else thinks? And I said, my beer likes me. Who cares what everyone else thinks? And look around. Look, I'm not seeing. Oh, beer and fishing. Yeah, I'm not seeing one that, I'm not seeing one like that. So that's potentially an idea that I could potentially use. All right. So we actually were able to find a actual idea on this training live here on the screen. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, you understand? Any questions about that before I move on to the next trick? Any questions about that? We've got about 30 or 40 people on this webinar and only a few people participating. Guys, come on. Type in your thing. Any questions you guys have about that? Is that pretty clear? No questions? So far, so good? Nice. Okay, good. Crystal, awesome. All right, so let's move on to the technique number 2. And there's something weird going on here with my windows. Oh, there we go. That's the one I wanted. All right, good. All right. Now, I don't know how I have 2 Googles set up. Okay, here we go. All right, let's jump back into the presentation. Here we go. Let me just get to the screen I was talking about. Okay, trick number 2. I call this email wizard. Okay. All right, now this is something that I very rarely see people teach. Okay, and there's a few elements of this. All right, how many people have been taught go out and create a fancy HTML email and send it out to your customers with the fancy, like a picture of the product you're going to sell, and it's all this fancy HTML images and all that stuff, your brand name and a picture of your product and all that stuff. Who's heard that training before? Who's heard that? Type of Y? Yep. We're getting yes. Guys, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't send those type of emails. You should. But I don't think that's the only type of email that you should send. In fact, one of the problems with those type of emails is it's very clearly a sales email. Okay, it looks like it's coming from a company. It feels like it's coming from a company, and especially Gmail. You know where Gmail puts those big heavy HTML stuff, especially if the email user has not whitelisted your email address. You know where they put that? You know where they put it? Dale, do you know where it goes into in Gmail? Not in the junk. They have another one called promotions.
Promotion, yeah.
Promotions. Now, how many people think your people look at promotions very often? I tell you, I've never looked at I have a Gmail account. I've never looked at my promotions, not once. Okay, so who wants all your emails going into promotions? Who's interested in that? Okay, well, let me show you a way you can get around that, and at the same time present you and your business in a different light. So I'm not saying don't send those promotion emails, those type of fancy emails. I think you should. You should definitely have some emails like that. But let me teach you a whole different way to present yourself that is really powerful. Okay, and I'm going to show you some clear examples of this. And we send out about 50% of our emails are this particular type. Text, not HTML. So 100% text email. The reason why we do it that way is because it looks like it's coming from a friend. It's more likely to inbox. Okay. Number 2, we don't go directly for the sale. We tell a story. And people ask me, like, what can be a story? Anything that happened in your life, anything that's related to the niche, we tell a story. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to give you some live examples here in a second. Next, we lead to an offer. Okay, we lead to an offer. Then here, guys, here's two clear tricks. Remember this, okay? One of the biggest mistakes people make when emailing and they don't understand why is they're always offering big, massive discounts on their entire store, whether it be free shipping, free whatever on the entire store, and it doesn't convert very well. And the reason why it doesn't convert very well is because you're forcing your people to go surfing through your entire store, to go shopping through all the different products you have, okay? And the result of that is too much choice. I can tell you from doing email marketing from years, and both my students and I have from testing. Now, occasionally, yes, for example, Black Friday weekend, yeah, you definitely do want to have a store-wide offer because the people are waiting for Black Friday weekend. But most of the time, from our regular emails, we literally offer one product for discount. Our one and only product on discount is this. This is all you get. And then here's another cool trick. Free shipping and percentages off don't convert nearly as well as a clear offer like $5 off, $7.50 off, $10 off, etc. All right, let me show you a couple examples here. Can I get out of the full screen? There we go. All right, here we go. Here's an example, okay? I'm going to read this, okay? Now you guys are going to get this is something a little unusual in this webinar. Normally I don't promote, I have two websites. I don't reveal my websites except for my students. But on this particular webinar, I'm making an exception because I want to show these emails. So Gerald's exception to your group. They're now knowing the brand name of one of my businesses. Okay. Hi, Chris. This is a preview email to myself. Chris from Last Beer Standing here. So you guys, you don't have to use your name. If you don't want to, you can make up a name, right? But go ahead and use my name. Chris from Last Beer Standing here, and I have a cool story for you. As many of you know, I'm an American beer lover living in Japan for many years. Anyway, one of my three older brothers finally made his first visit to see me. We were having a great time going around and checking out the sites and, of course, pounding a lot of beer. What would a brother reunion be without beer? Laugh out loud. There's one cool thing about Japan. Many restaurants have 90 minutes all you can drink. Yes, you read that right. Not all you can eat, but all you can drink specials for around $15. This kind of deal is quite normal. Of course, they're not anticipating two Americans who can really pound a lot of beers in 90 minutes. Last night, my brother and I managed 13 beers each. The glasses were 4 pints, so 90 minutes. Not bad, but I can tell you my brother and I were not feeling good at the end of the dinner. This inspired me. Okay, and this time I did something a little different in this webinar. In this particular mail, normally I don't offer a percentage off, so this is maybe a bad example. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that until I just read it. This is an older email I sent out last year. But anyway, 13% off. But normally I offer a specific number off. Who thought that's a pretty cool story? You see what I did there? How I led into it? You guys see how I did that? How I made a story and I led into the offer? Even though the offer was a little bit different than I normally do, which is normally I do a percent, not a percentage, I just do a set number. Who think that's pretty cool? Who wants to see another example? Yes, okay. Here's another example, guys. You know, I work full-time online, but you want your customers to feel like you know them and you're one of them, right? Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Okay, this one is a discount offer. When they go to the sales page, they go to an offer that says, I created a special page for this. It said, $7 off. I think it was $7 off, but I'm not going to show the page, but here we go. So, guys, even though, basically I work whenever I want to work, but I don't want my customers to know that. I want them to feel like I'm one of them. So, I sent this out on Sunday night, right? Shit, work tomorrow. Do you need a beer? So there's a shorter one. Hi, Chris. Shit, I hate Sunday evenings. There's nothing worse than that feeling on Sunday knowing I have to have a full week of work ahead. I told this short story because, guys, 99% of the people on my mailing list work Monday through Friday, okay? And I don't want them to feel that I'm one of them, all right? Beer is the only way I can tolerate this. Laugh out loud. Click here if you need a beer. And then it takes them to a sales page with a discount offer. I think it was $7.50 off. So you see, guys, who thought that was a pretty good email example? Who thought that was pretty cool? Woo! Yep. Who's learning something on this webinar? Bravo. Yep. All right, guys. Next. Who wants another trick? Who wants to know the next trick? Type a Y into the chat box if you want to know this trick. I need a few Y's before I move on to the next one. Me. Yeah, yes. Y. Yes. All right. Yes. Okay, good. Now the next trick is leveraging your success, right? I'm assuming you're going to have success in Q4, right? Leveraging your success and things you can do beyond that once you have a store that's up and running, sales, products making sales, right? Customers, and so on and so forth. Trick number 3, building a long-term brand. Okay. I suggest you start with Facebook, maybe Instagram, right? But eventually you want to expand out, right? You want to engage social media pages on Facebook and beyond. For example, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Reddit, YouTube, right? Guys, expand those to other social medias, right? There's some new ones coming out. What was it? Tumblr or something like that? What was that one that's starting to grow now? Tumblr or something like that? There's another one. Anyway.
TikTok.
What?
TikTok. TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. So guys, there's other social medias you want to expand out to, right? So I suggest you expand beyond just Facebook. Okay? Build a blog. Now, guys, honestly, I'm gonna tell you when it comes to blogs, I'm kind of lazy about this. I have a blog, but we don't work it nearly well enough, to be honest. So I'm actually being openly critical of something that we do. But guys, I tell you, I have some students of mine who've built out some awesome blogs, and they get great traffic from it. Right? It takes time and effort to build. I haven't put enough effort into it, but building a blog is powerful. Okay. Next, email newsletter. Right? In other words, so a newsletter going out to your customers that's not just selling them shit, not just selling, like just an informative email newsletter with information about your niche or your topic, right? For example, in the beer niche, I could send out an email saying, the top 10 newest, hottest beers, right? How to brew beer at your own home, right? If I traveled to another country, I could give out a beer review, right? There's tons of stuff you can do. I mean, don't just sell to them. Make them feel they're part of a community, and you can build something big, okay? And then last but not least, how about this? Who would like to be able to make money to start off the month, every single month, and have $3,000 or $4,000 in money coming in no matter what? Before you do anything. Who would be interested in that? Who wants money coming in without even, knowing that you start off the month with that in mind? How about a monthly subscription? How about the t-shirt of a month? How about, I don't know, the whatever of a month? Some sort of gift box where you charge them a discount fee, $20, right? And you may make a small margin on that. Maybe you make only $2 margin or $3 margin at the most. But what if you have 100 people or 200 people subscribed? Say you're making just $2 profit on that box times 200 people. That's $4,000. No, wait. Is that right? Sorry. No. 2,000. No, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, you need 2,000 people. My bad. That 4,000. But the point is, guys, you get the point, right? The more subscribers you get, right, this can be money. Adds up. So you're making $4 and you have 400 people on. That's $1,600, right? Who thought that was pretty powerful? Who's gotten value out of this webinar? Type a Y in the chat box if you've gotten value out of this webinar. Yes. Shopify has apps that allow you to create a subscription. Okay. Who'd be interested in working with me permanently? Getting more value out of work with me long term. Type a Y in the chat box. We got Y, yep, yes, definitely. How? Okay, good. So definitely very interested. Let me show you guys some examples, right? All right, so this is a particular student of mine. who is sorry, I just got a little bit of cough there. Give me 1 second. On this particular product, they were making $22 profit, $20 in revenue on the front end through Facebook ads, right, for the product. And this is day one when they first started. 2 conversions at $2.44, 2 conversions at $2.80, 1 conversion at 82 cents. How would you like to make $22 sale profit and spend only 82 cents for that sale? 1 sale for $1.90. You guys, so on and so forth. Well, let's take a look at the exact same product 5 days later. What was happening? Not like 3 days later, 3 or 4 days later. Okay, 8 sales at $5.61. 6 sales at $7.31. 6 sales at $6.63. 5 sales at $8.98. Guys, now you notice the cost per conversion went up, right? Now, one thing I got to explain to you is that the deeper you go to your audience, of course, the cost per sale is going to go up. It's impossible to avoid that. But the point is, there's some techniques and methodology we can keep that cost per conversion low. Okay. This is all about the whole formula. Engaged social media page. Good niche. Good website set up properly to convert. Good products. And advertising method. Okay, there's no one magic bullet answer. You have to have all those things right to create these kind of results. And I can show you how. How would you like to get these kind of results? Make $5,000 profit a month in e-com. Make $10,000 profit a month. Make $15,000 in profit a month. Guys, and actually, to be honest with you, I have students in my course and mastermind and private coaches who do even better than this. But I just wanted to give out some numbers that are realistic. I wanted to keep it real. So who'd be interested in these kind of profit margins? Would this make a difference in your life? Who would this make a difference in your life? 5,000 extra a month. Me? Yeah, me. All right, good. All right. Yes. Oh, yes. How would you like my help? You know, well, here's what you're going to get, guys, with my Ecom Advantage course and mastermind. This is the base course, right? But there's even more. But here's what you're going to get. You get our product development creation course, which is the most complete product development creation course ever created. Ever created. It's a $997 value. Our site optimization course, guys. If you don't have a good website that's set up to convert, you won't make sales. That's $497 value. Our Facebook ads course, guys. I've seen similar Facebook ads course out there selling for $1,500, so it's exactly what ours is. $1,500 value. Okay, and a real mastermind, guys. This is key. A real mastermind. I am in the Facebook group every single day answering questions. 2 times a week, I'm doing live streams supporting you. It's an ongoing mastermind. You get that every week without fail. I've been doing it, guys. Even when I go on vacation, I drive my girlfriend, who's actually sitting next to me here at the watching YouTube. I drive her nuts because we went on a vacation in Phuket last year. I said, no, I've got to do these live stream Q&As for my group. I promise them. She rolls her eyes and says, oh, this is vacation. I said, when it comes to supporting my mastermind group, there is no vacation. So you get that every week. Guys, actually, you know what? There's now well over 400 students, so I should update the slide. But let me give you some example of stuff and some student results. So this is a recent person who joined, back when I made this slide, and it says, how are sales today? I said, freaking insane. $308 in ad spend, 54 orders, $2,220 in sales. Guys, this is about $1,000 profit after you count off all the expenses. There's another student, $61,000 in sales in 1 week. Not 1 month, not 1 year, in 1 week. But there's more, guys. There's more. Bonus, guys. When I came to realize, when I put together this course and mastermind, if I really wanted to have a complete course and mastermind that's going to offer everything you need to know, I could never do it myself. So I decided to bring in experts, right? And guys, I know a lot about email. In fact, you saw those emails I wrote, but I would not consider myself an email expert or a funnel expert. There's better people out there than me for this. So I brought in those experts to help with that. This is the bonus content, okay? $197 value, funnels and email marketing course. bonus number 2, Instagram influencer marketer. The guy who did this webinar, Mr. J. That's all I'm going to say, Mr. J. We made an agreement. I'm not allowed to reveal his name on any public thing. You have to join the mastermind course group to get access to this. But he shared his proprietary system that helped him build a $12 million brand and sell it through 80% influencer marketing. Who would like to know how to build a multi 7-figure brand through influencer marketing on Instagram? Who'd be interested in that? Type a Y in the chat box if that would interest you. Oh, yes. Well, that's included as well. All right, let me give you another testimony here. This is Michael Christ. I'm an Ecom Vantage, and I've taken a lot of Ecom trainings, been coached by some insanely successful people. Chris's Ecom Vantage course is the most unique and sustainable training I've seen. I highly recommend it. It's worth every penny if you want to build a sustainable business. What you're going to get: product development creation course, site optimization course, Facebook ads course, real mastermind, email marketing and funnels, and Instagram influencer. But guys, that's not it. There's more. Right now, if I just stopped here, you're getting a $9,191 in value, but guess what? There's more. Pinterest marketing. Guys, you know what? I wasted 2 years paying a person in the Philippines $400 a month, right? So literally almost $10,000 I spent doing Pinterest wrong. It was money wasted, literally wasted. When I had Teresa come in and teach Pinterest marketing, and she's built a massive business on Pinterest, I'm not joking you, I got off her training, and I was so pissed at myself. I literally went into a little bit of a depression phase for like a few hours, because I was like, and I went to the bar and had a beer, like, what the fuck have I done? I invested $10,000 in Pinterest and completely wasted my money. It just was a totally stupid method. And I can tell you right now, 99% of people are doing Pinterest 100% wrong. I can guarantee you, because everyone who's seen Teresa's training on Pinterest in our course in Mastermind is like blown away. Pinterest is powerful, but only if you do it right. And we got that covered. I got an expert on Pinterest come in. She taught us the right way, and it's amazing. Bonus number 4, build your ecom brand with YouTube. Guys, you can actually make a lot of money and make a lot of sales with YouTube. And I brought an expert named Adam who knows YouTube, and he knows this stuff. And he showed us some amazing ways to build your ecom store and your brand on YouTube. Here's an example of a student's sales from last year, this Q4. And I did include this webinar because, guys, Q4 is coming, right? We're in Q4, sorry. December is coming. And this particular student in the course of Mastermind did $160,000 in sales last year in December. And they're still making money to this day, by the way, just so you know. So what are you going to get? Product development course, site optimization course, Facebook ads course, real mastermind, email marketing funnels, Instagram influencer, Pinterest, YouTube. That's a $9,685 value. And who's ready to join right now? Who's like, oh my God, I got to get in? Type a Y in the chat box if you're right there. Oh, yes, I already got, 3 Ys came in already. Yes, yep. All right, beautiful. All right. But guess what? There's more. And guys, I can go on and on, but this is the last bonuses I'm going to show, because actually there's more beyond what I'm showing. But here I realized I had to stop the presentation at some point. Bonus number 5, SEO to get sales. Guys, I spend $1,000 a month on SEO, but guys, everything you need to know to build a long-term brand, right, with SEO. And guys, SEO is massively important, guys. If you want to build a brand, a long-term website that's going to make you money now and make you money in the future, and is potentially sellable, you want to build up your SEO. And guess what? Everything you need to know to do SEO yourself is included. So here's an example, and this is an extreme, but this person in our course and mastermind group did $200,000 in sales in 1 weekend. Okay, now a caveat, this is not normal results. This is not normal. This is like extreme, like got everything right, but this particular person did it. Okay. So what are you gonna get? And again, guys, to be honest, I could. There's more I can add. There's Snapchat, there's Google Shopping, there's Google Ads, and tons of other stuff. But I decided, you know what, I can't just continue to stack the value and show everything, or else we'd be going on for another 30 minutes, and I don't want to wait. I don't want to I don't want to bore you to death. So this is the final like stack, and then we're gonna get into the how you can join. Product development, site optimization, Facebook ads, Real Mastermind, email marketing funnels, Instagram influencer, Pinterest, YouTube, SEO, and more and more and more and more. But we'll stop here. Without even showing you everything else that's involved, included, that's a $10,682 value. And who has made up their mind no matter what the price is you're in right now? Who's already made up their mind? I am in. Type an I am in into the question box. We had I am in. Now we got one that's come in. Now another person says I'm in. How do I get it? Someone says, how do I get it? They want the link right now. Hold on, just wait. It's coming. The link is coming. All right. Now let me ask you a question. Before I present the link, let me ask you this question. If all this course in Mastermind did was finally make your e-com business profitable, would it be worth it? If all this course in Mastermind finally give you a kick in the ass and got you motivated to take action, because there's just so many people out there right now who are professional e-com students. They're not actually taking action. They're just out there trading around, being in groups, looking at YouTube and things like that. If all this did was get you to finally take action, would it be worth it? If all this did was give you some extra cash, you could stop living paycheck to paycheck, would it be worth it? Just think about this for a second. If all this did was these things, would it be worth it? Now, I can guarantee that everyone there sitting, is thinking yes. Your choices are this. You got two choices. You can dip into your savings or credit card and leverage my experience and support, or you can do nothing. Or you can literally do nothing. That's your choice. But if you do nothing, tomorrow, I guarantee you when you wake up, you won't feel any different and you won't be taking anything different. You'll be getting the exact same results and taking the exact same actions. Now, ask yourself this question. Are you where you want to be right now? Are you where you want to be? So you want to wake up and be in the exact same place tomorrow? There's two types of people watching this presentation right now. There's a person on the left, the timid, the scared, unsure person. If that's you, please turn off this presentation right now. Don't worry, I'm not interested in working with you anyway. You got the wrong mindset. That's the honest truth. But if you're the person on the right, someone who's determined and wants it and will do anything to make it happen, you got to sign up today, because you're the type of person I want to work with and the type of person I can help. So you got to make a decision. Guys, right now, if you're the person on the left, there's no reason why you can't become the person on the right. But you've got to make a decision. The power of a decision, once you make it, is powerful. And you can become that person on the right even if you're the person on the left right now. You can become that person on the right. But you got to make a decision. Look at me, guys. See that guy on the left right there? That's me on the left, drinking a beer with one of my other. I mentioned I had three brothers. Is one of my other brothers. Colorado. I'm from Colorado. Even though I'm living in Japan for a long time. Spent 3 months in Malaysia recently. I'm the guy on the left, right? Do I look like anything special to you? Who thinks I look like anything special? Because I'm not, right? Who thinks I look pretty normal? Do I look like a pretty normal guy? Someone just wrote, Brian just wrote, how do I join? Yeah, just hold on. Getting that in a second. We're almost there. I look like a normal guy, and I am this normal guy. I like drinking beer. That's one of my favorite things in the world to do. In fact, after this presentation, I told my girlfriend we're going to go out and have a beer. She's waiting for me to finish up. What would be a fair price for this? What would be a fair price for this? Guys, I haven't even shown you all the value in the course in Mastermind. I just limited it because I didn't want to go on forever. and it's well over $10,000 in value. So if I charge you $5,000, for example, for this, just the course of mastermind, it'd be worth it. But I'm not going to do that. In fact, Gerald and I talked about it, and we made this very special offer. Okay, and this is something that I'm doing just for this presentation, just for this group. Now, guys, you're going to get a $1 trial for 5 days. That's right. I shit you not. You get it there for 5 days. It's not limited access. Okay. Sometimes when they do trials, people do trials. They do like, okay, you only just get to see this part or whatever. You get full 5-day access for $1. That's it. During that 5 days, if you decide for any reason you're not interested, no problem. If you decide, man, Chris, you're too much energy for me. I can't, you're not my type of person. I don't like you. You're just not my type. That's cool. Just message our support desk, contact me on Facebook, contact Gerald and let him know that, hey, look, I want out. No problem. This is 100% risk. You lose $1 and that's it. Right? Then you'll be, after the 5 days, you'll be billed $1,000 a year. And let me also repeat, it's a yearly subscription. So at any time, if you want to cancel the subscription and not continue, that's fine as well. Okay. All you need to do is go to ecomvantage.com/coaching. Let me show you what happens when you get to that page. So we'll go to ecomvantage.com/coaching right now. If you go to the normal sales page, this offer is not available. This is solely for Gerald's people, okay? Solely through his link, right? Okay, so guys, there's 6 days and 18 hours left in this offer. Claim your $1 5-day trial now, all right? You just go down here. There's a little video I made to talk about it. You join here, right? You click this link to join. It's that simple. If you want to see some of the other videos and testimonies, you can check it all right here, right? These are videos from people who, experienced my training and coaching before. Who's in, by the way? Who's already made up their mind that they're in? Now, again, let me repeat what you're going to get. And by the way, I said many times, I've emphasized that. There's actually a lot more than just this, but there's a product development course, site optimization, Facebook ads, video mastermind, email marketing, Instagram influencers, Pinterest, YouTube, SEO. All this stuff is included. $10,000 value, 10,000 plus value, all for $1 today, and $1,000 in 5 days if you decide you want to stay in. Okay, here's some more results, right? I'm not going to read through each one of these. You can see for yourself, right?
All right. So if you guys have any question at all for Chris or questions about the Eco Vantage program, feel free to ask us right now, and then we will, answer your questions. All right. Any doubts that you have, any questions? Oh, you have here.
Right. So
You're gonna go
here we go. Here's the frequently asked questions. How much money do I need to start? Guys, ideally, I include about $1,000 would be ideal, right? You need some money to invest in ad spend and etc. Okay, but about $1,000. Which is better, drop shipping or POD? Okay, POD is much better, and that's what I teach in my course. But I also have drop shipping stuff is there as well. I recommend a mixture of both for beginners because drop shipping is a little bit easier to get started than POD. But long term, you want to build towards POD. Isn't POD harder than drop shipping? Yes, I just told you. Yes, it is harder. But again, it's more long term. You guys, remember I talked about how the fact that I have one slogan expression I've been using for years. With POD, you can do that. It's really hard to do that with drop shipping. Is Ecom Vantage good for beginners? Absolutely, guys. I got a beginner playbook that I walk you through just how to get started step by step by step. Okay. Is Ecom Vantage okay for experienced sellers? Absolutely, guys. We got people who are doing 7 figures when they join and they get a lot of value and they love it. Is FB the only traffic source you use? No. Facebook is still my main traffic source, but we have SEO, we have Google, we have Snapchat and other things. Do you have a money back guarantee? No, not for this trial offer. For this trial offer, there is no money back guarantee, but instead of a money back guarantee, you're getting the $1 trial, 5 days. Okay, so there is no guarantee. Once the $1,000 is billed, it's non-refundable. Okay, but you have 5 full days to try it out for $1.
So literally it's risk-free for everyone here, for those of you interested to join in, because it's only $1, right? So there's literally no risk at all, right? Like today in Malaysia, $1, you can't even buy anything at all. You can't even buy McDonald's or anything. So I think, I highly recommend, if you are struggling the e-commerce business, or if you want to, get results faster. I mean, now is the opportunity. Now's your chance, right? So go to ecomvantage.com/coaching. Go and check it out. It's only $1. If you, like what Chris say, right? If within these 5 days, if you're unhappy for whatever reason, or you think it's not suitable, just contact the support team, and you can cancel it, right? So literally zero risk on your side. You get full access to the entire course for only $1 within the first 5 days, and then if you decide to stay, it's $1,000 a year. And think about it, right? Yes, $1,000 is quite some money, but think about it. When you find your first winning product, winning product. When I say winning product, I'm talking about making 5, 6, 7 figures. So $1,000 investment is totally worth it, right? I mean, just imagine, for those of you who have been doing this for quite some time, like you've been struggling so long, like weeks and months and probably years, those time cannot, you cannot go back time, right? And so you lost so much time, you lost so much money, testing on all this. This is your opportunity here. So I want you guys to really think about it, right?
Now, guys, think about this for a second, you guys. Here, I mean, I talked about it, right? There's 2 costs involved in not investing in this course mastermind, right? There is one, you're losing money from your mistakes. Guys, I can guarantee, I've seen it over and over again, guys. People make mistakes that cost them money. Okay, and so this course and mastermind can save you from making those mistakes. But more important than that, what about the money you're not making now because you don't know how to do it properly? It's huge. You're missing out. I mean, there's due costs. There's cost out of your pocket mistakes, and then there's cost in not getting the money in your pocket faster because you don't know what to do properly. Okay, and guys, I'm gonna brag here and say something that it's bragging. Okay, but it's the honest truth. And Custom Cat said it themselves. Custom Cat, I don't know if you guys know where they are, but they're the #1 biggest fulfillment supplier for print on demand in the industry, by far. There's not even close. They have 15,000 stores that have their app, their fulfillment app installed. Okay, Custom Cat has invited me to do 3 training webinars that I did for them, right, in the past. I did those 3 training webinars, and the reason why they did that, and they said this on their own webinar, they explained to the group why the reason why we invited Chris to come do this training for us is because currently, of our top 20 stores, right, this is at that time, by the way, I got even better news. Of the top 20 stores that they had, right, out of 15,000, 10 of them were in my course in Mastermind or private coaching. 10. Now, actually, I just talked to them recently, it's 12. 12 of the top 20 selling sites are people who are in my course and Mastermind or taking my private coaching. That's just crazy. I mean, it's insane. So what I teach and what we do works. And so this is an opportunity for you to expedite your success.
Any advice? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, this is okay. People might say, "Well, isn't it too late to join for Q4?" And no, the answer is not. It's not too late to join for Q4. You can still get results, right? You can still get in there, take action, and get results. Still make money through Q4. But guys, even beyond Q4, right? Sales don't just stop once Q4 is over, right? I mean, I'll give you an example. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint, guys. There's a lot of money to be made during January and February selling winter products. Okay, then there's Valentine's Day. And then there's springtime where you can start to sell spring stuff. And then summer stuff, you can make summer stuff's interesting. You can summer can be quite a struggle, but unless you get some hot guys, one of our students did $100,000 in sales in August, which is the slowest time of the year, supposedly the worst time of the year, because he had a red hot summer product that he figured out that could sell. Okay, and we talk about all that stuff in the course of Mastermind. And then there's fall next year again, right? So this is not just about Q4 now. This is about the long term and all the opportunities that are in front of you next year as well.
Right. So I guess there's no more questions from anyone. Right. So without further ado, I want to thank all of you here for being here today. Oh, some comment. Stanley say pretty good. Appreciate your time. Short. All right. So anyway, so thank you so much for your time. All right. I'll be sending out the replay soon. Some of you might want to watch the replay to refresh your memory. Let's give a big thank you to Chris, Blair. I appreciate if you can just type in chat box. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
And so again, Chris, thank you so much for your time. And
thank you for your time.
We keep in touch.
Yep.
All right.
Cheers, my friend.
Take care. Bye-bye.